Hey guys, Gamer Joe Coffee here. Palia just dropped their patch notes and their newest patch, Petals and Portraits, is live. And we gotta talk about something. Hey guys, so Petals and Portraits is live. The Twitch drops are here and the patch notes are here. There is some concerns that I have that I'd like to talk about with you guys, but I do want to dive into the fun stuff first. So we're going to start off with the fun stuff. First things first, we have pitch in with Petals and Portraits Twitch drop rewards. So we have some building materials here. We have our pods, of course, and we have the new pumpkin pod, which is nice. So we're curious to see what those guys look like, as well as a pair of corn glasses. Those glasses are super corny. Just saying. Anyway, I'll be live later, so if you want to stop by and watch and hang out, we'll be working on these as a group. I mean, as you watch, you'll get these credit towards these, and even if you watch other streamers after me or before me or whatever, you'll get all credit, and it'll add all up, and once you hit that 6 hours, you'll get your corny glasses. But next thing, we're going to talk about the actual patch notes. So there are some things in here that I'm slightly concerned about. If you've watched this channel for any minute of time, you know that I'm not a fan of FOMO, fear of missing out. There are some concerns with this, as well as some of the microtransaction monetization policies that they're implementing in this. But we're going to cover those as we go. For now, let's start with the fun stuff. First things first, we have the new Civic Projects. Now, I do like these. I do like the idea of a building project, and it seems like something they may have borrowed from Final Fantasy XIV, which I did like. I like that. I like this element to it. It is really, really nice. Basically, we're going to be working together as a community to add XP to a civic building pool, and as we get different tiers, I'm assuming the docks will be upgraded, and then once we hit the final tier, it'll be a fully fledged dock with full access to the Royal Highlands in that like dock area, as opposed to having going all the way to the Elderwood. So I don't mind this. I do like this idea. I think it's really, really cool to have a community goal thing. And it does seem like something that's going to be permanently available, from what I understand, for the rewards, because you're going to gain Civic Project XP, which is a new type of lunar path earned by turning in crafting materials. When you turn those in, you get that XP, and that XP progresses your Civic Project Lunar Path, which is like separate from the other ones. So as you level that up, you're going to gain rewards and access to new features and stuff. But that is like permanent, completely already available. You don't have to activate it. It's automatically, when you turn things in, you get credit, and that will level up and give you your rewards. It is completely separate from the Lunar Path system, but it is tracked in the Lunar Path window. But there is a Lunar Path as well available for this patch, so don't get it confused. There are two options. You have to activate this Lunar Path, not the Civic. That one you don't have to worry about activating, just turn in the items and you should be good to go. Okay, so each kit contributes 1, 2, or 4 points towards the community project progress while earning you XP. As for rewards, your XP can be used to unlock recipes for new decor for your kitchen. I like that. Tailor's tickets, treat bags, Kilima coins, tints, profile icons, the Valhäst himself, and so much more. So while the Civic Project rewards were found under the Lunar Path, they're part of their own project, do not need to be activated. Just like I said, you don't have to activate it. It is permanently available. Even after the community finishes rebuilding the docks, you'll be able to continue to earn Civic Project XP and unlock every reward at your own pace. That right there is the key. All the rewards are available. We're good. Now, here is the part that has me a slight bit concerned. There is a little bit of FOMO tied to this. They introduced titles with this new patch. As part of that, your contributions can earn you 2 special titles before the docks are complete. So once the construction's complete, the titles are no longer available, meaning you need to get in now. You need to get in and you need to contribute and you need to burn through those turn-ins now if you want to get those titles. The first one's at 10 points, which is super easy. The second one's at 400, which is super grindy. So I don't like that this is a temporary title. I don't like items that disappear from the game. Why not let somebody grind those 400 points to get access to that title down the road, or make the title harder? It's 400 points now, it's 800 points later, but you still have a potential to earn it. I think that's a better option, but we'll see what they do with this going forward. Hopefully they reconsider the like time limited stuff. I just don't like it. But it'll be nice to see the docks come to life and everything. It'll be sweet. We're adding new villager friendship. So if there are spoilers ahead, obviously Taylin is added as a new friendship. They're going to have 4 friendship levels. Returning home after so many years isn't easy. Rebuilding relationships with her family proves to be its own challenge. It's only the beginning. Level 5 for members of this family will arrive over the next few patches. That's what we've talked about in the review of the trailer, is they're going to add level 5 friendship for everybody in the family, as well as relationship stuff for Sifu and Taylin. So we do have that option coming up. Okay. Path of the Great Sage. So this is our new path. As I said, this is the one you will have to activate, not the other one. The other one is automatic. This one you have to activate. But it is filled with some like fun, I think it was supposed to be like Asian-y themed stuff, which is really, really cool. I like it. The Path of the Great Sage, we have the Queen Ushindi Home Line, Great Sage Tent and Title, Sage's Crown, Monkey Onesie. Oh my lord, look at that. That's adorable. Monkey Adventure Onesie. You've got like, it looks like you got a little watering can for the Sanzang, Sandy Fishing Rod, Wukong Plush, Wukong, Rainbow Wukong, Giga Wukong, Large Wukong, tons of plushes, new makeup, new mailbox, new stickers, all kinds of stuff. 40 levels of rewards. That is the largest lunar path yet. That is crazy. I do like that. I'm excited to see what's available in this line. Okay, we have the Queen Ushindi Home Line, which I think looks really cool. I'm excited for this as well. It looks really like Halloween-y, so it's perfect that it's starting to arrive during the fall season. I really like this. So you got all the different pieces here as before. You've got the turret, the house itself, mini turret, all these different individual pieces that are all completely unlocked from the lunar path. So you're good. Nice and easy. Player titles. This is a new feature they've added, something that other games have had that we haven't had before. I don't like that the ones that are limited to time. I don't like the limited time ones, but there are a lot here that are permanent. It looks like we've got purchase them from the home tours, which is easy. I got 9 million of those tickets. There's one for leveling every skill to 50 and 100. It actually gives you a reason to level to 100 now, because before I didn't care about leveling to 100. As soon as I hit 50, I stopped eating. So it's nice to have something to level to 100 for. It looks really cool. I like it. We've got friendship level 4 with Taylin. Hopefully they go back and add titles for every other friendship. That'd be nice. This one is interesting. Log in 7 days in a row. 30, 90, 180, and 365. That's insane. I don't know if they're backtracking these or if this is a forward-reaching thing. If it's forward-reaching, then obviously we all got a bit to work on it. If it's back-reaching, I have not hit that yet. I always take time off somewhere. Okay, these are the 2 titles that appear to be the limited time. Yes, they are. We got the Deckhand and the Harbor Master. So I'm assuming Deckhand is the 10 points and Harbor Master is the 400 points. So these are time limited. If you want them, you're going to have to contribute now while the docks are active, and you're going to have to contribute a lot. So bear that in mind. When we have the Quartermaster, which is a civic project for the Docks Path, Seafarer, again, the Docks Path, Lord of the Sea, Docks Path again, has the Midas Touch, reach the gold cap. I've already achieved this, but I don't know if it's going to count. I think I might have to achieve it again, just because I don't think they keep track of that behind the scenes. Entitled, earn 50 titles. Nice. I like that one. I'm going to have to get that one. The Great Sage, Path of the Great Sage. Nice. And then the Valhäst. So the Valhäst is level 45 on the Civic Projects dock. It is very, very far deep into the Civic Projects as expected, because look at this crazy like unicorn Pegasus horse thing. It is so cute and I love it and I have to get it. You do have to pay to ride these, but you can raise them in your ranch for free. They do provide arrows, which is insane. I love that idea, and I'm probably going to be raising these for that alone. They provide arrows, which is just so good. If I run out of space, I might have to replace my like Phoenix Fire Riff Rocks with these guys, you know? While riding a Valhäst, everyone in your party will also enjoy an improved turn rate. Nice. So I believe was it the Riff Rock maybe added a increased speed as part, like in a group, or it might have been the Phoenix Fire one, but this one gives you an improved turn rate, which is cool. We have the bulletin board. So looks like Zeki's looking to cash in at the Bahari Province Fair. He was banned from running a booth after some questionable business decisions. Nice. So Zeki's scheming. Gather supplies for his disguise, game boost, prizes, and more, and you'll earn 4 new wallpapers. Ooh, I didn't know about that. Sweet. We have free cam mode, which we've needed. This is so good. Now, if only they could implement the free cam mode when it comes to the building aspect and let us like even further tweak our building and our placement and stuff. That would be so much better if they could implement this type of system into the building system. I don't know if it's going to happen, but that would be great. Introducing world IDs. This is nice. I read over this. So world IDs are basically a code. If you've ever played Jackbox games, or if you ever played, community games with me on my stream, basically I give you a code to enter the room and play along with me. This is basically the same idea. Every world's going to have a 4-character code that you can enter, and by entering it, you join my world or your friend's world or whoever's world without having to add them on your friends list. So it allows people like me or streamers or whatever to invite people to participate in events without necessarily having to add them on a friends list, because a friends list does get limited, let's be honest. So that's a really cool idea. I like that. New kitchen decor. I like this mainly because it's tinted and you can like make it look so much cooler than the basic stuff. I'm gonna have to build some of this just to have it. So we have the island, the stool, the clothes, the chandelier, the stove hood, the sink, the wall shelf, the drink mount, the oven, the mixing table, the prep table. So these are actually functional kitchen crafting tables. So you can actually cook food with these tables, even though they are decorative. That is so good, because I love my kitchen, but I hate how basic the crafting stations are. So this is really, really cool. I like this. So there's a bunch of stuff here. It looks like all the cooking stuff should be available, which is really nice. I see the stove. I didn't see the oven. Is the oven in here too? Oh, we do have an oven. It's just not shown. Okay, wallpapers. Oh my lord. That's a lot of wallpaper. Holy cow. Okay. New wallpapers and floor. Dream Home just got so many more decorating options. The edition includes pieces that come from existing home lines, so you have ways to mix and match your favorite home line pieces. We have 2 from the home tour store. Done. I'll knock that out in 5 minutes. 4 from the bulletin board, rustic, red brick, rain spotted wallpaper, and stripy wallpaper. So we got 2 floor and 2 wallpaper. 4 from the Civic Projects. We got swirling stucco, terracotta tile, blue tile, and dainty wallpaper. 4 from the Queen Ushindi Home Builder accomplishment. Oh, I see. they're implementing accomplishments for building the new home styles. And when you do that, you get a reward of wallpaper and flooring that's themed to the home style that you got it from. I like that. So we have new achievements for Queen Ushindi's Alchemist Cottage, Estate, and Ancient Home Line. And when you craft these, you get wallpaper and flooring tied to those home lines. Absolutely love it. Absolutely love it. New plushies. We have a horde of new plushies. So look at this. Boom. Happy Palia 3rd anniversary. Of course, we got that via login reward. We have the Rainbow Wukong, this guy right over here, acquired via the Path of the Sage. The Giga Wukong, the Large Wukong, and the Sun Wukong. Those are all available through the Sage. The Ramen Bowl is available from Cooking Ramen. So we normally have a cooking party scheduled on Fridays. We are going to continue that this Friday. I had planned to do whatever we needed for the bulletin board, but since the bulletin board doesn't require food, I think we might do ramen and try to get some plushies. That might sound cool. I like that they're adding plushies to gardening, to cooking. They need to add one to ranching. But I like that they're adding plushies to almost every other skill instead of just hunting or fishing. They need to add one for the trees somehow, you know, the foraging somehow. I mean, I guess they do have the sprout plushie that you can get from the bloom event, but it'd be nice to have one that just super rare drop from trees or something, you know? It'd be nice to see something like that. Okay, we have the pumpkin pods. Oh, I skipped one. Cave Kitsu. So this is the Kitsu available through the Jadium. If you mine Jadium, there's a chance to drop this guy. And so in that way, it expands the mining plushies as well. I like that. And tons of pumpkin pods from the pumpkin pod prize bag. We'll have to see those when they show up. They do seem to be Halloween themed. We have Jack. We have Patty, we have Franklin, we have Francine, we have like Ghastly, we have Boo, Brainhild, we have Hedgar, Kit and Cat. Kit Cat. I like it. Eyebrows and eyelash upgrade. So we now have 38 free eyebrows and 3 free eyelash options added, with additional styles available through Taylor's tickets and the premium store. So we have a ton more new eyebrow and eyelash options, as well as some through the Taylor tickets as well. And of course, some through the premium store. That's really, really cool. I like that. Improvements, new accomplishments for Ulfe, Gardner, Siberia, and Taylin's friendship levels. Nice. New tabs to make it worse that organize your storage even easier. I so asked for this. Thank you, Palia. Thank you. You are listening. You are listening. They have separated our decor into multiple tabs, and I am so happy. Surfaces, wallpapers, floors, and roof, you definitely needed that separate. Lights, great job putting that in there. Plushies as a separate category. I love it. Love every bit of it. Growables, flowers, trees, etc. That's a good idea. Stuff that you can plant and grow that isn't necessarily just foraging. Good idea. Sittables, that's cool. Things you can interact with. I like that. And knickknacks, so like table clutter and books and bottles, stuff that you can decorate with, like small items. I like that. This is really cool. So I was really concerned about this one, the plushies, but the rest of it, I didn't expect this. That's fantastic. I love it. This patch is okay. There's some concerns coming up, trust me, but this patch so far is pretty darn good. Okay, we got the premium store stuff. This is where our concerns come in. Obviously, we have the Valhäst writing. We have do tool skins and stuff, but the real concern is down here on this guy. New premium storage upgrade has been added to the premium store. This has me so concerned. I have read some on this. I've seen some of the comments from Discord. I've been following the Discord and everything going on in there and some of the announcements they've made. I am hesitantly okay with this a little bit, but let me clarify. So they're adding the ability to buy extra storage, which I don't like because it is a game element they are adding to the premium store. I do not like it. But they have said that this does not change anything about the normal method of progression. So when the next expansion comes out, the next area comes out, the next tier of metal comes out, it will have its own storage upgrades. So the basic storage upgrade system will remain untouched. We will have, JDM upgrades to whatever the next one is, that will remain untouched, and it will not change. That system will continue to progress like normal. Now, this premium storage is added chests to increase your storage beyond the normal limits. So if you are a hoarder like me, they are trying to give you an option to support the game as well as expand your storage beyond what's necessary for playing the game normally. So if you would like to hoard, this is an option to hoard. I believe that, there's 25 total storage upgrades, with each upgrade adding 4,000 additional storage. So this could add up to 100,000 extra storage for the premium version. Not required, not tied into the gameplay elements. This is something they're adding as a bonus on top of your current storage. Now, my concern is that this may lead to other things. If this is successful, they may start leaning into other elements of monetization that may not be so friendly. So take this with a grain of salt. I think it might be okay as long as they don't go crazy, as long as they don't use this to justify further changes or add other things. This is maybe okay. Maybe. Like I said, I'm not crazy about it. I'm not crazy about the time limited titles. But I cannot buy it and I can live with it, I cannot buy it and I can live with it. It is hesitantly okay. Not crazy about it, but it's hesitantly okay. Only because it does not touch the original system and only adds an extra benefit to those who decide to support and increase their storage. It's not required, and they're not calculating that into how the base game plays. It's just to allow hoarders to hoard, I guess. Anyway, not crazy about it, but if you want to know more about it, you can get up to 25 total upgrades. Each adds 4,000. Your first upgrade unlocks the chest that can be placed on your housing plot and changes in appearance as you upgrade the different tiers. So as you upgrade the different tiers, I'm guessing you'll get more gems on it or something. The second upgrade unlocks the recipe, allowing you to craft this and put more down visually on your property. It doesn't count toward your storage placement limit, so you're free to place as many as you'd like across your plot. So it is kind of a decor item as well, that you can place on your plot as a decoration. So like I said, I'm not crazy about it. I'm hesitantly accepting of it, but please don't go any further. Please don't prove me wrong. I'm so scared. But we'll leave it at that. Okay. They fixed a bunch of bugs as well. I'm not going to go over these too greatly because I don't think there's any major ones that were missing. And they do have some current issues here. I'll leave you to go over these on your own. There's not a whole lot in here. But yeah, so like I said, I was immediately gut reaction freaked out about the storage and the limited time nameplates, but I'm pulling it back a little bit, giving them a little bit of leeway. Just please don't prove me wrong, and please go easy. Like, this makes sense to an extent, as long as it doesn't affect the major gameplay and as long as it doesn't calculate into the gameplay elements as they intend them to work. But don't go any further and don't go crazy, because if this leads into other stuff like benefits to change gameplay and stuff like that, I know they said they won't, but I didn't think they'd do this either. So just saying, take it with a grain of salt. This one's a little bit of a downer patch. I'm excited about it, but that little part right there is kind of like it gives me the ick, you know? Just gives me the ick. Anyway, everything else I'm excited about. I'm excited to see you guys in Palia. I'm excited to play the new patch with you. On Friday, we will be cooking ramen to try to get the new plush. So excited for the new plushes and the new wallpaper and the new achievements and the new titles. There's so much. And I need to make a list again. I need to go through this and make another list. It's just lists from beginning to end. Anyway, hopefully this helped you guys. If you haven't seen this, or if you have any comments on the storage debacle, feel free to drop them down below and we can, kind of converse about that. I am concerned, like I said, but I'm giving them a little bit of rope. I just hope they don't, take it too far and end up hanging themselves with it. But yeah, so I hope you guys have an amazing day and an even better cup of coffee. See you guys next time.
Thank you to all my YouTube members for your amazing support. It truly means the world and helps us keep this channel going. I really do appreciate it.